It tastes like a pecan pie. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
Hello everyone and welcome to Sutton's Days. In the chat this past week, somebody mentioned pecan pie cookies. Immediately got my interest. Said I was going to look up a recipe. Decided not to look up the recipe. Trying to tone down on the COVID-20. And it's kind of like the freshman 15, you know. But then some people made mention in the group and said, oh, well, so, okay, fine. I'll make the cookies. I'm going to give them to a neighbor. So today we are going to make some pecan pie cookies. And they are going to be amazing. I always say that, but they really are. I will leave the recipe in the description box below and the directions. So let's go. To start off with, you're going to use a 1/4 cup of butter, 3 tablespoons of light corn syrup. However, I do think that if you add a good maple syrup to this, it'll be just as good, okay? And then you're going to add a 1/2 cup of brown sugar. And poof, there she is. Now, you're just going to heat this up very lightly, enough to melt the sugar, but you don't want it to boil because you don't want it to get really hard, okay? And it will with this combination if you're not careful. So just light heat, stir it up, and then set it to the side. Okay, so just to show you, I've got it on a low heat. I'm going to keep stirring it until it feels like I've got it mostly dissolved, and then I'll set it to the side. There's a couple chunks in there that solidified, but okay, there we go. It's not going to take too long. Almost forgot the most important part. Okay, 3/4 cup of finely chopped pecans. Now we're going to mix it all in together. Okay, and then when it is done, we will set it to the side. Remember, do not bring this up to a boil. Okay, so this is where I'm at, okay? You just basically want the butter to be completely melted. The sugar is going to dissolve as much as it can. It's a pecan pie filling, guys. Okay, so now we're going to take this off the heat, set it to the side. Okay, so now you're going to pull a bowl to the side. You're going to grab your sifter. If you don't have a sifter, maybe you have a fine mesh colander. And you're going to sift 2 cups of all-purpose flour and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. So I put 1 cup in there, and then I add the baking powder on top, and then I grab another cup. I don't think it matters, but you know. Okay, so you're going to sift all of that into the bowl, and then you're going to set that bowl aside. There we go, Lisa. Wrong wrist. Okay. I hate doing this, but it is pretty cool. Okay. So when we get this sifted, we'll put it over to the side. Now, over at the mixing bowl, we are going to put in 3/4 cup of soft butter. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, there we go. Get it all out. Don't waste the butter. And we're going to put in 1 cup of brown sugar. We're going to crack 1 egg, put it in there. And we're going to put in a teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, we're going to bring that bowl up and start mixing it together. Just on a low speed, you want to mix it very gently together. And then very slowly, you want to add the flour. Not too much, just go nice and slow. Let it mix in until it's all in there, and keep that nice low speed. There we go. Okay, and just like that, we are done. Sorry about that. She's a noisy old girl, but she does a great job. Okay, so we're going to get this all off of the beater, which is not difficult to do. And then we will move over to the other counter. You're going to want to grab your muffin tin. And this is a, what kind is this? I have no idea. But it's kind of thin and older and not stick-proof, so I am going to go through and spray each one of these and put us all in a cloud of sprayed olive oil. Okay, we're going to make this as non-stick as we can. Okay, now we're going to bring over our mix and start making the ball. Make about a one inch ball, okay? You're going to put it into the muffin tin. You're going to press it down, not too thin, but you're going to press it down in there and make that little hole, okay? We're going to repeat that until all of them are filled. Okay, there's a little bit left in there, like one, maybe two more cookies. You could probably beef up a few of these, but okay. So now we're going to take the pecan mixture that is in the pot, and we're going to put it into the little cups. You don't want to overfill it because this will bubble up, so you want to keep it at about a teaspoon. Okay, so they're all filled. We're now going to take the muffin tin, we're going to put it in the oven for 10 to 13 minutes. Now, when it hits that 10 minutes, set your timer for 10 minutes, okay? And then keep an eye on it and make a determination from there based on your oven. But once they come out, which can be 10 to 13 minutes, then you're going to let them sit in the tin for another 5. Don't try to take them out too early. Okay, we'll see you when they come out of the oven. Ooh, these smell so good. Oh, let me bring you up and show you. Okay, so that's hot out of the oven. We're going to let them set for 5 minutes and we'll be back. Look at that nice flaky crust. Trying to figure out the best way to get them out. Up. Okay. Look at that. Okay, so Phil's going to try out the cookies. Pick one. Anyone. That one. Okay. Yep, knock something over. Tastes like a pecan pie? Mm-hmm. It's good? Mm-hmm. Okay. Are we still giving these away? Mm-mm. No? Okay, so those are the pecan pie cookies, you guys. They're good. I ended up using a butter knife to get the rest of them out, and if you have any that have a little spillage over, those are a little harder to get out, but all good stuff. I hope that you enjoyed this. Guilt works with me, in case you didn't know. Okay, until next time, everybody, be safe.